The evidence you are about to see has been filmed by trained paranormal investigators and contains scenes of a highly freaky nature.
You may feel compelled to run out of the room screaming.
If you are of a nervous disposition, look away now.
But if you really like scary stuff, you come to the right place.
It's Unexplained Top 5 Scare Moments. In the first clip, Connor and Zach are investigating a residual haunting at Farrer Elementary School in Iowa, which has seen multiple sightings and paranormal activity ever since its closure in 2002, including 9-foot figures walking the halls, small children crying and giggling, and chairs being thrown down corridors.
Wow.
That sounds super
really spooky.
aggressive.
We joined Connor in total isolation at night on the 3rd floor in one of the most paranormally active classrooms.
That sounded demonic. Like, that did not sound...
Oh, that's really loud.
I don't know, it sounded like it was just a scream or something. I don't know what I just heard, if I'm really hearing that or...
That sounded like someone was in pain, like in agony,
That
like
was
someone was
weird.
like screaming.
Oof.
Wow. I felt so heavy in that clip. Like, I just felt like there was just something so negative there, like something
you're, like,
in so
shaking.
much something in so much agony. Like, I don't know what that was, but
Yeah,
that's so creepy.
I'm like seeing you're like shaking. and
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just like,
like,
"Whoa, are you okay?"
that's like, oof.
In this next clip, the team are at Old Lake County Jail in Indiana, where they're investigating a spiritual marking that appeared a few hours earlier on Connor's neck as they were setting up to film.
Ugh, that does not sound like spiritual. That sounds demonic.
Yes.
As they attempt to communicate with the spirit world using an EVP recorder, they are in for a nasty shock.
How are you? Dude, it's a symbol on his neck.
Not good.
It's one line down and 2 across.
You've seen me and Zach getting frustrated. Like, what was the point of putting that on my neck?
Is he talking to the spirits?
I think so.
You think I'm a new inmate? I'm the little fish?
I'm getting a lot of pressure on the front of my head.
Really?
Yeah.
He looks really pale, like his lips. Do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Did I hear good?
Wow, that's crazy. That was like a really clear EVP.
Yeah, it was.
Like, I heard...
And he looked really pale, so I'm not sure if he was pale because of the entity or if he was pale because he was just psyching himself, like the anxiety basically,
Yeah,
like psyching
like
himself
that
out.
fear. Yeah.
Yeah.
That place has so many negative spirits. You can just feel it wherever that jail, right? Like, there are people probably on death row there. There are people probably murdered there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things
Just a lot of residual energy
residual
there. Yeah.
negative energy, and that handprint on his neck, if it wasn't him like grabbing his neck for anxiety or
Right.
anything, that's pretty scary. Like, to have that appear on his neck and then have a voice say good.
Right.
That's just terrifying. Back at the school, Zach's running scared in the boiler room. Nothing good happens in the boiler rooms. No.
I'm paranoid. I'm on edge. And then something moves right behind me. And now I'm scared. I just feel like I'm on the edge of tears because I just saw something. I just saw a white mist in front of me right here.
This guy like cannot breathe. Like,
Yeah, he's
he's
panicking.
He cannot breathe.
I think it's my time to get out of here.
He was in there by himself too.
Right. I'm also curious because there's so many pipes in that room too, like if those are making noises.
Right.
Not to like dismiss his experience,
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah.
it's like he's already scared alone in a boiler room. Like
Well,
in
and
general.
he's hearing
just-
that tapping, so it's like,
Yeah.
of course he's gonna think the worst thing
Right,
possible.
right. Like I'm sure it's gonna amplify that fear for him.
Right.
So-
But he definitely was out of breath. Like, he was terrified.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can just tell he was scared of something, whatever
Yeah.
was down there. Clearly something must have been in there.
Well, and on top of that, too, like I said, there's a lot of pipes in there. So, like, who's to say that there might be like a pipe that's angled a certain way that creates a shadow something from a dim light? Like, not to dismiss. I'm just trying to think of like both sides of the coin here.
Of course.
So
you always have to make sure.
Yeah. Back at the old county jail, Connor and Zach are being shown around by the prison's curator, Sandy, when all of a sudden Connor notices something weird on her shorts.
Sandy, why do you have fingerprints on you? You touch the ground?
It looked like someone stepped on her.
Seriously.
A foot?
No, my hands aren't dirty or dusty.
It looks like someone stepped on your
It
leg.
looks more like a shoe. Like a small shoe, right?
It does look like a small shoe.
Like it's not big. Ew.
That's a handprint of
But I don't think it's about whether her hand was touching the shorts. I think
No,
it's
it
like,
looks
where
like
was
a-
she? Was she like on some steps? Was she leaning into
Right.
something? Because there was a lot of pipes and then like has that brick
That didn't
texture.
look like hand. That looked like maybe a bottom of a
a shoe or something.
Unless they like faked that and like someone stepped on
Yeah,
her,
just
you know,
like,
like
what-
stepped on her shorts, like oh someone stepped on me. But if they didn't
yeah.
fake that, that's really
That's
creepy.
that's
And
really
the shoe
creepy.
was like this big. It wasn't big.
Yeah, and I also think too, like, was she leaning on stuff? Because I mentioned, like, the scenes that we keep seeing here, there's like, you know,
It looks
pipes, there's,
dusty.
like,
It
dusty.
definitely
yeah,
looks
So
dusty.
I don't know. Again, trying to look at it from both coins, but
Yeah.
hey, I'm open to the possibility that it could have been a ghost. You know? I'm
Ew,
not-
if it was, that's freaking scary. Could you imagine a shoe print just appears? I'm like, no, don't step on me.
Armed with his trusty EVP device, Connor is all alone on the 3rd floor, which is one of the most haunted places on the grounds.
Housing the principal's office, it's where the energy levels register the highest, mostly due to the stress associated with being in its close proximity.
Makes sense.
I'm gonna go out there and over here on the side off the stage and go walk. Let's see if I can see him doing. Boy, that's a deep damn step. Can't see, guys. All right. What do you say? All right, something's walking up on me right now. I thought I saw something behind me, but I think it's just the way this camera's night vision is. On this side, I saw it when I was panning over here just a second ago.
I just saw
Yeah,
something
I see
walk.
something behind him.
Literally saw
Is there
something
anybody
walk that
up
way.
here right now who wishes to talk?
Behind?
That was a doll.
Oh my god, I was like, ew, what is that? I literally saw, we both saw it. There was like this white
Something-
figure that walked behind him.
Right.
Like behind the blur on his camera. Oh my
Was
gosh.
it, I mean, it could have been like. I mean, again, I know that there's gonna be some people that are skeptical, so I guess we'll point that out as well. Like,
Yeah.
it probably could have been like a window. I know that it looked like there was toys on the ground, like the doll and something
Yeah.
else. So we'll give it the benefit of doubt that it could have been that.
I don't know. I heard something call him stupid. It sounded like a kid maybe was
Probably, like,
there.
little, like,
sounded like a
Playful
kid.
kid spirits.
I
or
don't know what a
something.
kid's doing there. I don't know if it's an actual kid. Sometimes demonic entities present themselves as children. If you want to go hunting for ghosts yourself, always thank the spirit world before you leave.
And don't forget to ask politely that nothing follows you home.
And remember, you'll be safe as long as you keep the lights on.